How are you guys? I hope you are doing well. Do not skip the video because each step is important. Now let me tell you the scenario first. I was screwing a screw back in which is located beside the battery. The laptop was upside down and I pushed too hard while screwing and screwed the whole laptop. Before doing this, the display was working completely fine, but now I was facing 7 bit error. Now this issue may occur due to several reasons such as RAM failure, GPU failure, cable failure. In my case it was cable failure, but I will tell you an overall solution for this problem. Check the display, hold down D button and press power button. If the display is working, then it will show different colors. If not, then you will need to replace the display. In my case, the display is working, but I am getting 7 bits error. First off, remove the battery and power cable. Hold the power button for 10 seconds to discharge the laptop completely. By using a flat screwdriver, remove the display frame. It is shown in the video from where the frame will pop out. This is your display cable which is attached to the back side of the display. Make sure it is not folded or pinched anywhere. Remove these 4 screws to remove the display. Now put down the display gently. This is written on the back side of the display and you guys know exactly what to do. Remove the tape and unplug the cable as shown in the video. Now what I did is I scratched the contact points of the cable and the socket carefully using a screwdriver in order to improve the contact. You can use a sandpaper or any other thing, but be very careful here. Put the screws back in and attach the frame. I did this display cable step at the very last. For all this, I opened the entire laptop, cleaned the dust. I removed RAM, hard disk, Wi-Fi card, every single cable and connection. Scratched their contact points and put them back in firmly. If the display cable steps doesn't work for you, then you can follow all these steps afterwards. Again, to check the display, hold down D button and press power button. If everything went smooth, the 7 bit error should be resolved by now. If the display is still not working after trying all of the steps, you may need to contact authorized service center or seek professional help. I will tell you the reason in the end. Now upon booting the laptop, I received another error. To enter in Windows Automatic Repair, restart and press F8. To enter in Dell Diagnostics, restart and press F12. To enter in Dell BIOS, restart and press F2. To fix this issue, restart your system and press F8 in order to enter in Windows Automatic Repair. Now go to Advanced Options, Troubleshoot, Advanced Option, Command Prompt. Now copy paste and enter the code one by one as given in the description. Wherever the letter C is mentioned, replace that letter with your drive letter where you have installed Windows. It will most probably be C drive. Not every code will execute successfully. However, you must run every single code once and move to the next code. Link to this tutorial is given in the I button and description. It was meant to face all the problems at once. After resolving this, I faced another problem. It can occur due to loose hard drive cable or socket, wrong boot order or priority in the BIOS. As I said, unplug, clean and replug all the connections and this problem will be solved. If the issue still persists, you may need to replace the hard drive cable. If you want to copy my working BIOS settings, I will show you at the end of this video. Before you change anything in the BIOS, make sure to take photos or video as a backup. Then I restarted the system and ran Dell Diagnostics and found out that now my hard drive is having problems. Now this error indicates that your hard drive is close to failing or may have already failed. Copy as much data as you can in this situation. Fortunately, my hard drive was working fine after trying all of the steps mentioned, but it can fail any moment. Now let's talk about professional help. You're facing this issue most probably because of GPU failure. The solder points of the GPU may fail over time. It is required to carefully heat the GPU at a specific temperature so that the solder points melt and contact properly. This is called as GPU reflow, and different tools are used to perform this method. Some use Heatgun, some use hair dryer. People have used oven, and surprisingly it worked for others as well. Neither did I have Heatgun, nor was I willing to risk it by putting it in the oven. Guess what? I placed the motherboard directly under the sunlight for 1 hour straight. But it didn't work. All of the things that I have mentioned are for troubleshooting purposes only, and do not try this at home. You may damage other components trying to fix the GPU and end up replacing everything. That's why it's better to seek professional help. If any of the fix mentioned was helpful, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.